Hello, writers. We are back for another day of your final type of poetry, which has been cool to see the ones that you guys have picked. I will get onto an interesting one in just a second, but let me show you this cool limerick that someone posted as an example, which was part of yesterday's task, which heaps of people did. It goes like this: a dozen, a gross, and a score, plus 3 times the square root of 4, divided by 7, plus 5 times 11, is 9 squared and not a bit more. Cool, hey? So, these are actually old words for a certain number of measurements, a certain count of things. So, like dozen, you guys would know that, which is 12, like a dozen eggs. A score, you might know, that's 20. But a gross, even I had to look that up. And don't Google what is gross because you'll get some gross stuff. But a gross is actually 144. It's 12 times 12. So you've got 12 and then 144, which is 156, plus a score, which is 20, so 176, plus 3 times the square root of 4. Square root of 4 is 2, times 3 is 6. So 182, I think we're up to, divided by 7, can't do that in my head, plus 5 times 11, 55, is 9 squared and not a bit more. So that's 81. So this is super clever because it is using, it's basically a maths equation in limerick form, which would be very hard to do. So if you can come up with a limerick like that, we will be super impressed. And that's going to be part of today's task, to write 3+ poems of the type that you chose. Quick note, if you chose a ballad, or a ballad is going to be probably the longest one, then just one is okay. And if you're writing a rhyming poem, like the Dylan Thomas one, Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night, and that's got lots of verses, then just one is okay. So yeah, we're looking for probably a whole page of poems. That could be one really long one or 3 littler ones. Now, this is a new type of poetry I didn't know about. I've never heard about this before. Clerihew poems, named after a guy called Clerihew, or a girl, not sure. A Clerihew is a funny poem about a person or persons. It's 4 lines long and has an A-A-B-B rhyme pattern. The first line ends with the person's name. The second line must rhyme with the name. For example, our school principal, Mr. Merritt, has a pointy face like a ferret. He is thin and rather hairy. Seeing him is oh so scary. It almost feels like you need another line with the A rhyme there, almost like a limerick from before. But there you go, that's a Clerihew poem, so that's a cool one I didn't know about. And I just want to give a shout out. Oh, Christine found this one, by the way. Well done, Christine. I just want to give a shout out to Sarah, who has done a whole PowerPoint for being ready to explain it to someone, which is amazing. So she's got all the strategies here. She's got it all out in dot points. She's got some examples there, with photo effects and stuff. So yeah, well done, Sarah. Very diligent, very impressed. Nice work. And yeah, looking forward to seeing some good limericks. So today's work, watch this video, write down any of the strategies, check your feedback yesterday. Some people wrote, this might be true for you, might be true for some people, they wrote the rules down, but they just copied the rules down. They didn't really put them into their own words. So someone hearing you just read out the search result isn't actually going to understand that well. You need to put it into your own words. Write those 3 poems, which is a page. So it could be one long poem like a ballad or rhyming, and then upload them here. And get ready to explain to a friend tomorrow. So you'll see all that in Wednesday's writing video. Okay, thanks Year 5s. Let us know if you have any questions. Looking forward to seeing your own poems of this type today. And that will hopefully help you to explain it to someone else once you've had a proper go and understand what's tricky and what some good hacks are. Okay, enjoy Year 5. See you soon. Bye.